Remy, are we making some money on this?
I am now.
Finally.
I am now.
And the women, you were talking about the disparity.
Yes.
Has it closed the gap a little
what's
bit?
been happening with the women, and I'm very proud of that. What I had to do, I started out just doing strictly females. And I noticed because it's a male-dominated culture, they weren't really coming out for the women like that. So I started I was investing in hair and makeup and wardrobe, the things that guys like on women. I did that, but they're really talented too. So it's like, okay, once we got them here, they'll be good to stay. But I started incorporating bigger male battles into the whole card, and that's what you call like a event. It's a card, so it's like kind of like boxing.
Thank you for schooling me.
It's kind of like boxing.
You could tell, I was like, what?
So I'm like incorporating some of the bigger name guys so that people are gonna come out to them. And guess what? Before you get to them, you have to watch all my girls and watch them be totally amazing. And then now a lot of them are getting booked more in other leagues. Other leagues pretty much feel that they have to book more women because women are hot right now, and if you're not putting them in, you're like out of the loop. And they're also getting paid a little bit more, so I'm happy we're on the right path. Eventually, my goal is to not need them at all, and then we could just be all women. But they kind of.
But easy, we need right now.
Remy Ma was struggling to pay her female artists, so what do y'all think she had to do in order to pay her male artists? And we not talking about no small time rappers. We talking about the hottest rappers in the game appeared on her card. Now there's rumors circulating around that she cheated on her husband Papoose with one of the rappers.
Oh, we love our next guest. She needs no introduction. She's a friend of Good Day New York. We all know Grammy nominee Remy Ma. But what you may not know is she has her own battle rap league. It's called Chrome 23. She has with her one of the hottest names in the game right now, Remy and Easy the Block Captain. Join us right now. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I got to ask you, how's the family?
The family is great.
How's Papoose?
He's good. He's the head of hip hop at TuneCore now, so he's working on that. And the baby, she's running the house as usual.
People make it seem like Remy Ma hasn't been a madam for men ever since she got with Papoose. She carried this man his whole entire career. He didn't have a real career before he got with Remy Ma. Actually, he made a career by being with Remy Ma. So this wouldn't be the first time she took a nobody battle rapper and turned him into somebody. You witnessed her do it with her husband. And honestly, the only way she was gonna get this card to pop is if she popped off first. Unless y'all wanted to see Papoose versus Papoose or Papoose versus Fat Joe, and that wouldn't have been a good idea for her family situation. So she had to get out there and make it shake in order to get something to go. And since she don't know how to have a professional relationship with her fellow battle rappers, just imagine how she was acting when she was with the Terror Squad back in the day. What is her real relationship like with Fat Joe?
And my guy, Fat Joe.
Joe is in Thailand right now. We hope that he's, behaving.
So, Remy, you're breaking glass ceilings in this battle rap. What's going on?
Well, a couple of years ago, I had this idea that I was going to start a battle rap league. And one of my main reasons behind it, because I started noticing the disparities between the females and the men. Like, the pay gap was so huge that it was disrespectful. And
Remy had to take one for the team in order to get all the other female battle rappers paid. She had to offer up her body to the males that's dominating the sport. In order to get in, she had to let them get in first, man. And it's sad to see that women have to behave like this, even though they have all the other opportunities in the world. Remy Ma never had to be a sex symbol. She could have stayed a female battle rapper, went the brat route, and people still would have respected her and bought her albums. But somewhere, somehow, she felt like she needed to be a thought because she seen Nicki Minaj doing it, Cardi B doing it. But you never seen Cardi B sleep with a battle rapper. You never seen Nicki Minaj sleeping with Tay-Rock. But Remy Ma, as mannish as she is, still decided to bust it open in order to get opportunities in the music industry. So how long has she been behaving like this?
And a lot of people may not know, but I come from battle rap, and I just felt like had I not had the opportunities I had, like to meet Big Pun and Joe and have hit records and Grammy nominations, I could have been one of these girls with a family, and this is my career, and I'm being, you know, treated the way they're being treated. I would want somebody like myself with the power to come in and change things. But when I started it, I thought it was one thing, and 1 year later, because we're like officially 1 year in, I'm like, okay, this is not as easy as I thought it was. And then I started like incorporating some of the guys into it.
She was sitting back looking at all the female battle rappers that don't have what it takes to sleep their way to the top. She's like, man, if I never met Big Pun, the only man in hip hop that was interested in a woman like me, he go from butter pecan to blackberry molasses. He don't discriminate. She also was involved with Fat Joe, another brother that find her interesting. If it wasn't for these men, she wouldn't even have a career. She looking at these female battle rappers that don't want nothing to do with men, and she feel they pain because it seemed like she don't really want nothing to do with men neither, but she decided to take an L for them girls out there and get the male rappers involved. But the only thing is, she ain't got the money to pay those male rappers. So now y'all seeing the reason why she had to cheat on Papoose.
And we're here now, and Chrome 23 is actually a real player in the battle rap game. So
wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Easy's everybody's talking about Easy. Easy the block captain. So what's it like working for this league now?
Oh, it's a great experience. I've been in battle rap for a long time, but transitioning through different leagues, you can tell the different, atmosphere and the different things that you get working with Chrome 23. So it's been a great experience.
He's loving the atmosphere of Remy Ma's battle league. Butts here, breasts there, a happy ending. She treating this man like he ain't never been treated on any other battle league, because those league owners is not trying to please this man outside of paying him for a battle. But since Remy seemed like she ain't got no money to pay nobody, she got one of the hottest battle rappers to promote her league as long as she keep her legs open. Do y'all see how messed up this is? But this not the first time she did something like this. People make it seem like Remy Ma didn't get in the game, surrounded by a bunch of Puerto Rican brothers. Then she got with Papoose, who was not even on her level, but she raised him up and they made something out of each other. So y'all thought she was gonna stop when it's time to make some more money? She gonna be old and gray with a young dude on her arm. She's a madam for battle rappers.
So I'm so curious about battle rap because, you have to do so much research on your opponent, right? And it can get dirty.
Yes, it can.
How dirty can you get?
Oh,
I don't think there's any
there's no limit.
There's no limits,
you gotta
right?
Pray.
They said battle rap can get dirty. Ain't no limit to how dirty it can get. They over there living filthy in a battle rap world, waiting for the personals because their relationship is all the way personal.
So what do you wear? Body armor? Like, how do you keep yourself together? When those things, they're going deep. They're talking about your family. They're talking about things that may hurt you.
I think for the most part, most battle rappers, they try their best to live a certain way so that people don't have things. The second, I think and correct me if I'm wrong, the second that something happens in their life, they're like, oh my God, I hope they don't find out about this, because it's a possibility.
And boy, oh boy, did we find out about everything. She know the ins and out of battle rap, but she was willing to take a chance on her vagina. She gambled with her goodies and wound up on snake eyes. They both knew the risk, but she still took it. And that just goes to show that Papoose been her flunky for all of these years. She can care less about Pap.
Has that ever happened to you before, Remy Ma, where they totally knocked you off your game a little bit?
That never happened to me. I saw somebody the other day. I think I'm the first person that may have invented personals. The battle that everyone knows me for from way back when. I kind of personally went into the girl's situation, and she kind of speaks to me now, but I don't think she's ever really gonna like me.
The personals that Geechee Gotti threw at this woman had Remy Ma looking like a deer in the headlights. She was looking like she seen the ghost. But it's all karma for the stuff she did when she was battling women, talking about their personal situations, and now the whole world know about hers.
Easy, because you're getting ready, right, for a big battle rap coming up soon?
No, we just left one.
You left one?
Yeah, we just left one a few months. What?
Last month.
Last month. I thought you might have had something coming up this summer. No?
Like, it's working. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it right now.
Okay. The problem is,
I was trying to get some inside information
so
here.
the problem is this: his last one was big.
Right.
He pretty much had one of the biggest names in battle rap. We oversold out Sony Hall. Lying down the block, around the corner. We made it to, I think, 1 million views in about 4 days.
Right.
We're currently at 2 million views in a month. And
Wow.
it's like, where do we go now? Like, so we have to kind of be strategic on who the next opponent is. And because of the way he done it, everybody's kind of gunning for him.
Yeah, so it could be anybody, I guess, at this point.
At the end of the day, Remy Ma is a battle rap groupie. She was interested in Papoose back in the day when he was spitting those lyrical illable syllables, but since he ain't doing that no more, she not interested in him like that. He's a father, he's out here trying to do other things. She in her second childhood, because there's no way you should get out of jail at 40 and then do a makeover like you in your 20s. She been wanting to turn back the clock. She's trying to get all those years back that she lost. Easy to Block make her feel young again. He taking her back to the early 2000s, and she's loving it, man.
Because every rapper wants to battle you, Easy. What does that feel like? Do you feel like you got a target?
Yeah, I feel like Thanos. Yeah, but no, it's good though, cause that's...
Now, do y'all see what this is all about? She got Easy to Block feeling like Thanos, giving him all the superpowers so he can promote her league. The same way she got on with Fat Joe is the same way Papoose got on with her. So do she have any respect for Papoose? I highly doubt that. He rode her wave all the way to the now. And she figured, if I could put Pap in position, I could put Easy to Block Captain in position, any position. Missionary, Doggy, Froggy. They probably doing it rappy style. We don't know, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. But before I go, I gotta reiterate, she had to do what she had to do in order to get that money flowing in. It's a bunch of women out there that gotta pay their rent, and they willing to do the same thing. It's a lot of maintenance men out here getting some free action for a little bit of work. This is common practice. Remy Ma just playing the card she was dealt. But that's Negro here nor there. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button too. I got so much love for y'all. And hit that Cash App, $ Sean Blaze Docs. I'ma holla at y'all later.
You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.